And with me in studio now is the Algae Meister, otherwise known as Riggs Eckelberry. He's the CEO of OriginOil. OOIL is the stock symbol. Riggs, always good to see you.
It's good to be back.
Great to have you now. You were just recently over in France, in Paris specifically. What was the big reason for being there?
Well, it was a lightning trip. We needed to have an algae operation in Europe, and in fact, this joint venture we're involved with is doing incredibly well, helping builders meet these very aggressive regulations that France has come up with to force buildings to be energy positive and to treat their own wastewater.
Oh. Now, you brought us a pretty nice-looking slideshow from your trip to Paris. Why don't you tell us what we're looking at?
Well, this was Thursday night. Last Thursday night, it was a big reception. Over 200, building industry executives. Reuters was there, did a full, TV report. French national TV, the top daily in the country was there. And they got to see for the first time the growing of algae on a demonstration basis on the rooftop of a building and how it got processed, of course harvested with OriginOil's breakthrough technology. And you can see that everybody had fun, but it was also very educational.
You know, I've spoken about this before in the program. In a number of years that we've been following the company, I have seen you become literally a global spokesperson for the industry sector. I mean, that has to be very rewarding, not only for you personally, but for the company as a whole.
Well, we like to say we're the face of algae.
Yes.
But the truth is that, algae is going to be made in all kinds of ways, and normally we think of it as big trenches in the desert, and that's probably most of the usage. But now we're getting into modular uses. For example, in buildings to feed off the wastewater and to generate energy from solar and other means. And that's really where it's going to go, is all these applications that over time are going to end up to a huge tsunami of adoption of algae.
Well, that's a good term, using tsunami, because when we first started talking about you, your focus was pretty singular as to what you're going to be involved in, and we've seen a burgeoning variety of different ways that algae can be used and your technology can be used. You're in frac water treatment now. You mentioned on a recent program now that there actually is a filling station somewhere where you can go and buy fuel that was derived from algae. I mean, this is really tremendous growth.
Yes, so our technology is a hub technology which has multiple spokes. We're focusing on the key energy spokes, which are algae, where we're really dominating and really very important for the harvesting stage, and this oil and gas cleanup. In the future, there'll be other incredible applications that we'll get to. This is our focus, and it's amazing how fast it's going.
Again, the company is OriginOil. OOIL is their stock symbol. I've said this before, but every time you come in here, it's another little piece to the puzzle that just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Don, thank you.
Take care.